All right, guys. Hey, so I'm working with Miss Bree right now. We're gonna fix the objection and work on like I've already got coverage. I'm all set. I don't need anything else. That's what we're sort of looking at right now. So Bree, I want you to role play with me, and I want you to be the client that didn't want to move forward. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right. So hey, Bree. So as far as just getting together and showing you what we're doing, when's better for you and your husband? Would that be like today or tomorrow?
Um, Today or tomorrow?
Today, okay, perfect. So today is good for me. I got this evening. You want to do like 4 or 5? Or
Or
4? Okay, yeah. So listen, I'll pencil you in for 4 and we'll get together. We'll knock this out. I'll kind of show you everything that we're doing. And if that way, if you can use it, great. And if not, then you at least know more about what we're doing. Okay.
okay.
Awesome. You'll get a Zoom link. I'll see you guys then and we'll go from there. Sound good?
Mhm.
Okay. So you were supposed to object, but I'm just that good, so you just started like responding, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You'll get there.
See, whenever it comes to stuff like that, like I've never really been good at that sort of thing.
That's
So,
okay. We'll fix that. Okay, so reset, right? Well, now we're on the appointment, right? And I've done the quote and we've gone through everything. And so now at this point, so hey, Bree, I mean, as far as everything that we've talked about, what I'd really like to do today is like I'd just like to apply and see how everything comes back. Sound good?
I don't need any more coverage.
Oh, you don't need any more coverage? Okay, well, because I thought when we were talking about everything, we were walking through everything because you were either underinsured or maybe you wanted a longer term or what's going on.
The the coverage that I have, I don't need anything other than that at the moment.
So, okay, listen, I love that. I love that you're already covered because that means you see value in what we do. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, that's amazing because a lot of people don't, which is crazy, but you do, so that's awesome. I mean, Bree, let's be honest. Do you know how much coverage you actually have?
Um, I know we done the 250,000 for 35 years.
Hey, that's a solid plan, right? But listen, over time, as we get older and life changes, you would agree that probably 10 years from now, that 250 isn't going to be the same 250. Am I right?
Yeah. I mean, which I plan to sit here and like maybe later on down the road, like not right now, because right now I think that's fine for right now. But like
Yeah.
later on down the road, maybe look back into it and see if there's something better
Yeah,
for us.
because life changes, right? Like you
Yeah,
might have more kids, you guys might have different jobs, and so replacing income might take more money, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so like that's why I always say, look, even if you guys have coverage, I still want to make sure and look at everything for you. Would you
Hmm.
be open to just like going and getting that policy and letting me sort of like evaluate it for you?
Yeah, I mean, I could do that. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to sit here and see if there's something better. I mean, right now, I think for me, it's 50. I think it's 50 something for me
Mhm.
and 60 something for my fiance a month right now.
Hey,
For,
that's pretty good, right? And then,
yeah.
as we get older, the price is going to go up. So you guys did a great thing by locking it in now because
Hmm.
you're as young and as healthy as you're ever going to be. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. And if you've got one that's never going to change in price, well, we would never get rid of that. So, like the old policy, the coverage that you guys already have, that's the one that I really want to evaluate and see kind of where you are because you might be underinsured. Well, like, here's the other thing, that old policy that you have, do you know how much longer the term is good for?
So I'm still waiting for the policy to be delivered. We
No,
haven't
I'm
had.
talking about, no, hold on, like break
Okay.
scene, right? I'm talking about your old client. Like,
Okay.
so like the client that you or the one that you supposedly sat with or was trying to, right?
Yeah.
Did they have their actual policy? How long ago did they get it? How much coverage do they actually have? Because odds are they don't know.
No, I don't think she knew exactly. But then again, I don't know. I do know it was through Primerica.
Mhm.
She did say that much, but I don't know how much it was for. I don't know if they had their kids covered. And that's one thing I was trying to help them with is
Yeah.
get their kids covered because they just had a baby earlier this year. Or
So
no,
who
last
who
year.
was working with you on the appointment?
Um, so I never set the appointment. I was trying to get her set up for an appointment.
Oh,
So
girl, come on. Listen, here. Okay, so we got to back all the way up. You're out here doing too much.
see, I figured I was.
You're doing too
That's
much.
what I wanted to
Listen,
say.
here's the only talk track that you need right now.
Okay,
Hey, Bree, it's Noah, girl. How you doing?
good. How are you?
Man, I'm so good it might be illegal. But listen, look, I'm working on some financial licensing. I gotta get some training in, and you're one of the first people that I thought about because I knew you'd see a ton of value in what we do. As far as us getting together, when's better, like today or tomorrow? I really want to show you this.
I mean, today.
Yeah, perfect. So like, look, my regional vice president is actually going to be the one running the appointment for me because I'm just getting started. I'm going to he's going to walk through everything and you're going to love it, right? Let me just pencil you in for a Zoom call really quick. It'll take like 20 or 30 minutes. And if you can use it, great. And if not, hey, that's okay too. It's no big deal because I just need you to know more about what I'm going to be doing. Sound good?
Hmm.
Awesome. I'm going to pencil you in for 4. I just need to make sure you and your husband are both there or I don't get credit for the appointment, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. So you guys are both going to be there, am I right?
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. So it'll be Zoom call, super quick, super easy, no big deal. And like I said, if you can use it, great. And if not, totally good. If something changes before we get back together at 4, let me know and we'll get you like shifted to a time that works. But
Okay.
you wouldn't just like no show me and blow me off in front of my VP, would you?
No.
Girl, I knew you wouldn't.
Tell
Come
you a
on.
time. Usually it's whenever I would be available to do it. I mean,
Yeah.
very
Oh,
rarely.
that's perfect. So listen, I'll see you at 4. You're gonna love it. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Off the phone. That's what you needed to do.
Okay. Yeah. See,
You
I
you're not an agent. You're out here doing too much. You're trying to like have the appointment over the phone or over text message.
yeah,
Were you talking to her or were you texting her?
texting her.
Girl,
I
quit. You can't do this stuff over text message. Listen, if if I want to have a conversation with somebody and I text you and you text me back, what are you holding?
a phone.
So if I called you right then, right? Set like prepare them. Hey girl, listen, hey, thanks for texting me back. I actually want to call you really quick. I got something super important to talk about. You got 3 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
You can do that on text. Yeah, sure. Bring, have a conversation. It is much easier to get left on red and get ghosted and all that if you're just doing text messages.
Yeah.
And half the time you don't even know if they're being dicks about it or if they just like got busy and quit looking at their phone.
Yeah. See, and that's why I set this up because I figured maybe there was something I was doing wrong whenever it came to that. And I,
Everybody tries to do it with text messages, and text messages work to a degree, but it's just for the connection. And then you
yeah.
got to take that next step, right? And so here's what happens when you take that next step on the phone, processing that YouTube clip, right? So
Mhm.
once you take that next step on the phone, what you should be doing is you have your trainer's calendar open, right? And then
Mhm.
you start looking at, okay, well, what are we going to do? If you're booking a client appointment, it should be under free quote, right? And if it's in blue, you book it. You don't have to ask permission. If it's in blue, it's available. If you book something and I wasn't supposed to be available, that's on me, right? So hey, so today or tomorrow, you said today. So go look at the calendar. You said 4. Well, 4:30 is available. Would 4:30 work or is 5 good?
4:30.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna pencil you in for 4:30. Now, generally, I don't like it when people take the middle, right? Because if you do 4:30, it bleeds into 5:30.
Yep.
And then if you take 5:30, I don't have a 6 anymore,
Yeah.
right? So like general practice, book your client appointments on the hour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 12, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Now, if the only thing is available is one that's a weird time, just book it. Who cares? But that's where you do it, right? You book it, put their name and their info in, make sure you add yourself as a guest. That way your email gets the Zoom link. Your email gets all the reminders. You see
Okay.
everything the client's seeing, right? But you're booking the appointment. Do not send a calendar. You book the appointment. But this is where you have to get really good and comfortable with appointment setting, right? So hey Bree, as far as just getting together for you and your husband, you said 4:30, 4:30 or 5?
5.
5. Listen, I'm gonna pencil you in for 5, right? You get a
Mhm.
Zoom link. I just want to make sure I got the right email for you. What's your email? Is it still like bobbyjoe@aol.com? Perfect. Right. You generally know the person, right? Here's what will happen. Even if you throw out a ridiculous email
Mhm.
that you know is wrong, they're gonna laugh and say, "Oh, no, that's not my email. My email's for like Frankie Sue at yahoo.net."
Yeah.
They're gonna correct you
Mhm.
and they're gonna give you the right one. Telling you, right? So like that's one of the tricks to like get the right info, but you have to book the appointment. So you have to contact, right?
Mhm.
Body of it is why you're doing it. Hey, the reason I called is I got an XYZ, blah, 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 right? You like close and then post close. Post close is that whole, hey, listen, like do me a favor, throw that in your calendar because if you're anything like me, if it's not on my calendar, it doesn't exist. Am I right?
Mhm.
Awesome. So listen, if I don't hear from you before then, I'll plan to see you guys at 5, right?
Mhm.
My regional vice president's going to run it for me. You wouldn't like blow me off in front of my VP, make me look bad, would you? No, perfect.
Mhm.
I knew you wouldn't, girl. I knew I could count on you, right? Compliment. You'll get a Zoom link, girl. I'll see you then. Do me a favor, just check your Zoom beforehand, make sure everything's working. Sound good?
Mhm.
Awesome. I'll see you then.
Okay.
Off the phone. That's appointment setting. That's how you book an appointment. If you're just
Okay.
texting somebody blindly and then sending them a link to a calendar, hoping that they're going to do it, they ain't.
Yeah, I think I don't know if I have the link for Haley's calendar. She was supposed to send it to me so I could schedule appointments.
Well,
Um
Haley's not available today anyway,
I know that
so use mine.
last night and said that she had a lot going on. Told her I understood. I told her I'd get back with her tomorrow after she handled everything. So now if I was to okay, so you sent me yours. Um so now I don't really have a whole lot of people like in my phone that I could call and talk with besides like some of my aunts maybe but they're over 70.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work, right? We can't do,
Yeah.
we can't.
So
So here's what happens though. If they're over 70, what do they generally have? Kids.
um the
So if you have an aunt, that means you have cousins, right?
yeah.
Do your
So
cousins do your cousins have kids?
so two of my or one of my aunts she has two sons and one of them has three kids and that are all grown.
How old
They're
are they? Stop, stop, stop. How old are they?
um two of them are in their 20s and one of them is like 18 or 19, might be in his 20s,
Mhm.
but I'm not 100% sure, but they're over the age of 18, all three of them.
So that sounds like they're clients. So I'm gonna make you a new list real quick. So your aunts are over 70, right?
Yes.
Okay. So your aunts are 70 plus. So they're not clients, but you know what they have? Kids.
Hmm.
So that means your aunt's kids are your cousins.
Yep.
How old are your cousins? Mid 40s?
uh yeah, one of them is mid 40s and I think the other one late 40s maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Let's say in their 40s.
Okay. So the mid 40s one, what's her name?
uh so it's both boys, Stacy and Travis.
Okay. So Stacy, Travis. How many kids does Stacy have?
One, he's got a daughter that's 13.
Okay. So one kid, 13. Is Stacy married?
Yes, he is.
So Stacy's a 5 point client. Do you understand what I mean by when I say 5 point client?
Meaning he's got a wife, a kid.
Married, he's in the age range. He's
Yep.
got kids. He probably lives in his own home and has a job.
Yep.
That's macho. Okay. Anybody that's 4 or 5 points is a client,
Okay.
right? So now let's talk about Travis. Married kids.
He's not married. He's divorced, and he's got three kids that are in their 20s.
Okay. So three grown kids. So just because the kids are grown, he's still got kids.
Yep.
So guess what? He probably got a job,
He does. He works with a dealership.
lives in his own place,
Yep.
right? So he's a four pointer and he's still a client.
hmm
He's your cousin.
Yeah.
Y'all are family. Y'all talk?
The last time I talked to him was when my grandma passed away. That's the last time I've seen him since then. I haven't talked to him, but I could always call my aunt and see if he's home to see if I would be able to get his
Uh,
number to call and talk to him.
Does he live with his aunt? Does he live with his mom?
No, he has his own place, but it's near his mom's house.
Okay. You don't have his number though?
No, I don't. I have his mom's number though. And they live in South Carolina up there near Florence.
Okay,
Um,
perfect. That's fine. So and then you said the three grown kids are how old? 20?
they're in their 20s. I'm not exactly sure what age exactly, but they're in their 20s.
Okay, perfect. So if you're closest to your aunt, what I would do is I would call your aunt,
hmm
all talk. Hey, Auntie, listen, I'm working on some financial licensing. I got to get some training going. Um, Unfortunately, you're too old to become a client. But if you're open to it, I'd still love to just kind of sit down and like walk through some of this with you so you get a better idea. And what I'd really love to do, and if you're open to it, I would love for you to link me up with Travis and Stacy because I think they would see a ton of value in what we do, and I
Yeah,
think they could actually really use it. Is that okay?
yeah. I mean, I could do that.
Perfect. So like listen, when do you think we could chat for a few minutes and when do you think you could try to link me up with Travis and Stacy?
Um, what
That's
she?
your talk track for your aunt.
Okay, yeah, and honestly, she would end up telling me it's whenever they get home. Now, I do know that my cousin Travis, he does go out of town for work, so he's not always at home. So
Guess what we're on right now?
when they're at home,
No, 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 no. Guess what we are on right now?
an, an appointment call.
On a Zoom.
Yeah, on a Zoom call.
Do I care what state you're in?
No,
Do I care if you're at home?
no,
Zoom don't care.
I know.
So like that's a prime example though of in the beginning, most young new agents, I say young, right? Young in the business, they
Mm-hmm,
create problems before they exist.
mm-hmm,
You were trying to like unbook Travis just because he's working and on the road. Like you're trying to not set that appointment because he's working and on the road. I don't care. He don't work 24 hours a day.
I know.
You know what happens generally when you're on the road working? You work for a few hours a day and then you off the entire evening.
Mm-hmm,
That dude ain't that busy. He's going to be at a bar or he's going to be somewhere else or he's going to be in his hotel room scrolling on his phone
mm-hmm,
watching terrible movies on A&E.
yeah,
That's what's going to be happening. He's got 40 minutes. He's got 30 minutes. He ain't that busy. All right.
yeah.
So, like, don't create problems before they start when it comes to, hey, just make the ask. Make the
Okay,
ask, make the ask, make the ask. The worst thing somebody can say is no. And you need to get real comfortable with no. We all do, right?
yeah.
I promise you, Bree, if you go get 100 no's, you will have had 10 to 15 or 20 yeses along the way. And all those 15, 20 yeses are going to be the things that like completely wash away those 100 no's. You won't give a rip.
No, because
I promise you.
yeah.
I promise you. But the problem with most people is if they agree to go try for 100 no's, they'll
Mm-hmm.
get 10 and quit.
Yeah, because they'll get discouraged and think that they're not going to get anything. And that's probably the way I would be. That's why I set this appointment so I could try to figure out how to get past that
Hmm.
because I just want to succeed. I don't want to sit here and fail.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, girl. I want you to succeed. Listen,
Yeah.
we want every agent to do amazing. Most people stop their own blessing though, unfortunately. So let me stop this recording because I think we got enough on this one.
Okay.